Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Agent Psycho. As you guys can see, the room behind me is looks a lot different from what I had my setup as back at home. That's because, if you guys didn't know, I'm back at college now. Third year, in fact. Junior, whatever. So, yeah, I'm living in a townhouse with another roommate. He's pretty chill, and it feels nice living in a townhouse now, to be honest. I mean, I was okay with dorms, but, obviously they're dorms. Fucking tiny. You have to share with, another guy who may or may not be friendly to you. I mean, the first year, I know my roommate got annoyed with me doing all my YouTube stuff and shit. And my second year, my roommate constantly had his girlfriend over. So, I mean, it wasn't like the worst experiences in the world, but, hey, they're not ideal. But a townhouse is much better. I would give you guys a video tour, but that's for another time. But anyways, just to cover a few things that I want to get out of the way real quickly here. First off, my most pressing issue is the fact that this place doesn't have an Ethernet cable, or like a Ethernet port, really. Back in the dorms, they did have Ethernet cables, which is really odd because I'm living in a townhouse. Townhouses should be upgrades from the dorms. Why the fuck doesn't it have an Ethernet cable? Some things just don't make sense in the world, I guess. They're not meant to make sense. Whatever. What the hell do I know? But apparently these townhouses don't come with Ethernet cables. They said, "Oh, these townhouses are completely wireless," and our townhouse RAs sounded pretty proud about that. And I was just like, in our little townhouse meeting that you have every time, at the beginning of the year. You guys probably know what I'm talking about if you guys have ever gone to college and had those little beginning of the year dorm, gatherings, whatever, hall meetings, whatever you call it. We had one of those, I think, on Sunday, and then, which is yesterday, actually, at the time it's recording. Obviously, you can tell it's kind of late at night right now. Maybe you guys can't, maybe you can, I don't know. But, yeah, they sounded pretty proud about that, and here I was, standing back, just going massive face palms, like, really? You're not gonna... This place doesn't have an Ethernet cable? So, I mean... What can I do, right? If this place doesn't have Ethernet cable, I'm just gonna have to go completely wireless for the semester. So now, why that's a big deal is because of two things. First, either the wireless signal here or the service here, whatever it might be, is either real fluky, or my computer's wireless adapter has now turned into jack shit. Like basically potato level wireless adapter, to the point where it keeps dropping connection. Now, I didn't do this all the time. In fact, the first time that it consistently kept dropping connection was like just now. I like the reason why I'm actually making this video is because I got dropped twice from the same CS:GO match that I was just playing right now. I wasn't recording or anything, but I was just playing a competitive match, just because I felt like it, and guess what? My connection drops. And I'm like, what? Like, so what I usually do is to fix that kind of an issue is just to get off the internet and reconnect back to the same network again, and it seemed to do just fine. And then when I tried reconnecting the game, I disconnected like 2 minutes later. So I don't know what's going on. This kind of problem happened last year as well, towards the second half of second semester. So I mean, they did say my computer had a virus, but I don't really know what I did to warrant my computer getting a virus. And I did go over to our tech guys to clean it out, and they said it was cleaned out, and then all of a sudden, you see where I'm trying to get at here. So yeah, no Ethernet. That's that. Wireless is extremely fluky for whatever reason. Cannot be trusted. At least now that I realize as I'm playing CS:GO. Like, interestingly enough, I did play some CS:GO matches over the weekend when I got here after I moved in, and I mean, I played those just fine. No lag, no nothing. And then all of a sudden I play one game here, and at the beginning of the game I was like, I'm noticing like, yeah, I'm kind of like lagging all over the place, having those sticky feet. You guys know what I'm talking about if you guys have ever played a game that lags on because of internet issues. But yeah, I had those sticky feet just like kind of static around everywhere. It only happened like once or twice at the beginning, and then it was for the most part smooth. And then towards the end, once I did get disconnected, I was having more of those sticky feet moments and whatnot. So sucked, but what can I do about it? So yeah, that, and also because there is no Ethernet cable, and because my wireless is sketch, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to live stream at all this semester. And I know that maybe some of you guys did enjoy watching my live streams. I know there are some of you guys out there who do or who did, but unfortunately, I don't know if that's possible. No Ethernet, which means there's no way for me to have a reliably stable internet connection, and I mean, if this place's wireless signal was really, really strong, then maybe I'd be able to give live streaming a shot, and maybe it'd work. All fingers crossed. But I don't know. Just looking at what I have here and what I have to work with, it seems like the only thing I can do really is just to upload videos. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do about that. I'm sorry, guys, but it is what it is, I guess. So you're just gonna have to pay attention to my YouTube and not my Twitch, I guess. So maybe I should take up the Twitch link from my video descriptions, because who the hell goes there anymore now? Now that I don't live, now I physically can't live stream. But oh well, I'll try to find a way around it. If it is indeed a problem with my computer, I'll try sorting it out, do what I can. But again, guys, not giving any promises. All I can tell you guys right now is that live streaming is probably not going to be a possibility at all this semester. It might bum some of you guys out. Maybe some of you guys don't care. Maybe some of you guys don't give a shit. It's fine. Whatever. It's really my problem to deal with anyway. Other than that, though, there's not really much else to say. I'll probably be back on that 4 video per day grind as I started, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm basically pushing forward with all the sniper reviews for Combat Arms. I've recorded all the gameplay for the Dragon of Family by now, and now that's all that's left to do is to get some commentary in there. And yeah, tomorrow, well, technically later today, because it's like midnight here and it's Tuesday, I'm gonna have to drive back down to Los Angeles, where I grew, where my place is, and for like 8 hours on a Greyhound bus. If my wireless internet wasn't sketch enough, oh boy, But yeah, 8 hours down, or 8 hours up to get here to Stockton from LA. I mean, it was more like 6 or 7 because I drove out like 90 miles an hour the entire time. Somehow I didn't get pulled over, but don't tell the police. That and going back down tomorrow again on a Greyhound bus, so that's definitely going to take more than 8 hours. And then, yeah, the reason why I have to go back down and come back up again the very next day is because I'm actually taking my my American citizenship oath, which is if you guys don't know what that means, basically if you live in America, you can, and if you're a citizen of another country because maybe you moved into America or you were born in America and then moved in, whatever, I think it's the same thing. You can choose to give up citizenship, or you can have dual citizenship, but that's kind of complicated. But for me, in my case, because I was born in Seoul, South Korea, in order to avoid the having to be drafted into the Korean military, because again, if you guys didn't know, because of the whole North Korea South Korea thing, if you are a Korean citizen, or at least a South Korean citizen, at the age of 24 or something like that, you are required to go back to South Korea to get a mandatory 2-year draft into the military, which is awesome. No, it's not. That applies to me, because even if I'm living outside the country, I'm still a citizen of South Korea, so I would still apply. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm giving up my South Korean citizenship, and instead getting an American one, because I don't want to waste 2 years of my life in the military. I have better use for my time instead of that. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, South Korea, I'm selling out. But yeah, that's what I have to do basically, because I'm all fucking go America and had to take the oath to become a citizen of America. So that's gonna be tomorrow morning. No, Wednesday morning. Yeah, and I'll have to come back all the way up to school again. So I'm basically traveling 24 hours around that in a week. Wonderful, just fucking wonderful. Anyways, yeah, just keep in mind that I may not post any videos on this Wednesday, because I don't have a lot of time to record videos or make them at all. So yeah, I mean, I was really busy with, you know, moving all my shit in, you know, getting adjusted to my classes because classes started earlier today, and yeah, just getting adjusted back to, you know, the usual routines and habits that I developed during my last 2 years in college. So yeah, that's just all I wanted to say. Just a quick little update video. I mean, 10 minutes isn't exactly quick, but you guys get what I mean. 10 minutes is usually short for any you know, one of my videos. If you guys have ever watched any of my commentary ones, but yeah, that's all I really wanted to mention. Like I said, living in a townhouse is really chill. Love it here. Just, I mean, it's basically like a house, except you don't have separated rooms, which I don't want to say it bummed me out finding out that these townhouses didn't have separated rooms, but I kind of wanted, you know, separated rooms. But whatever, it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. This place is dope. A lot better than dorms anyway. And yeah, that's all I have to say.